Okay, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I haven't been here in a while. I didn't check the date or anything, but I feel like I've been gone for so long. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day, and we have a new gameplay trailer to look at. I put my ugly little mug up here so y'all can laugh. I would laugh, but we are here. We are going to check out this new trailer. This is the Sims 4 Horse Ranch official gameplay trailer. So we're going to check this out. It's only 3 minutes, 3 minutes 12 seconds to be exact, but we will see if we can find out any more information about this game from this video. I don't know how I feel. I'm not excited, or I have no emotions about this particular pack. So hopefully, I'm going to get it anyway. I might as well enjoy it. Let's hope it's good. Here we go.
I'll admit it, my introduction to Chestnut Ridge was a little rocky. I had to learn just how much work it takes to live a real ranch life, but also how amazing it can be. Come on, I'll show you the ropes. Community plays a big part in life out here. Without my friend Sienna, who knows where I would have ended up. She's the horse trainer and owner of the equestrian center in town, where all the competitions like barrel racing and jumping take place. Hee-yah! Sage, my horse, is super friendly. She put up with all of my horsing around while I learned how to ride. Some horses wouldn't have been as patient with a new rider. Once in a while, there are more aggressive or defiant horses. They're like people that way, with different personalities and traits. But the closer you are with a horse, the easier it is to practice your skills. You'll see folks mounted up pretty much everywhere, going on long rides out in the park or through town. Horses need a lot of space too. When we got Sage, we ended up redesigning our property to make space for her. What else were we gonna do? She's part of the family. Sometimes I'll head over to my friend Umber's place to help out when the family members are all busy. Look how cute their foal is. She definitely inherited her mom's friendly nature. If you do decide to adopt a horse, know that it takes work to meet all their needs and keep them happy. They need to be fed, played with, brushed, trained, and cleaned up after too. And if you have other animals like mini goats and sheep, well, it can be a lot all at once. Of course, you could always hire a ranch hand to do that. They're great at everything, from tending our nectar crops to picking up manure. Just hit up a community board to hire one. You can also check out any horses up for sale or adoption while you're looking. That's how I rescued Sage. All that hard work really starts to feel good when you realize how far you've come. When I first started making nectar, I wasn't great at it. I made a lot of messes and quite a few subpar batches. Now though, I make a profit selling all kinds of nectar. Old Roberto Crinkletop even shared his secret recipe with me. But I'll take that one to my grave and beyond. He's actually very nice, if a little odd. Sometimes he shows up to hit the dance floor, but no one really knows where he lives. I think he likes it that way. Whether they've been here for generations, or they're brand new like me, everyone out here has an interesting story. Maybe it's time to start your story, too.
Okay. July 20. So, let's talk about it, shall we?
My introduction's just...
All right, so I just noticed the cliff looks like a horse head. I did not catch that the first time, but it looks like a horse eating grass up there, the big cliff. Anybody else see that? I just have one request. There's one thing that would make me not buy this pack. And that request is that they stay in this world. I do not want horses spawning in San Myshuno. I do not want horses spawning in Del Sol Valley. I do not want horses spawning anywhere except this world. Now, it's different if I wanted a horse in my backyard and I went and built, a little house for a horse, and I have like a 50 by 50 plot of land, or what do we have in Newcrest? I think we have do we have a 60 by 60? I don't know. Maybe it's a 54 by 54. All I know is I do not want these horses leaving this world unless the player brings them personally to a different neighborhood, a different world. And as long as EA thought about that and is smart and that's how it's going to be, then I'm on board. Because yes, I would like to have a horse in Brindleton Bay, but only on the largest lots. As a matter of fact, there's 2 lots that aren't even that large, and I would still want them there because there's this big ranch across the street. You guys probably know it's that Gilmore Girl looking neighborhood where you have the cat and dog statues and stuff. It's the neighborhood where the vet office is when you load up Brindleton Bay. But there's 2 houses at the end of the road, and across the street from them is a big ranch, if you want to call it a ranch. I almost think that you can see airplanes out there dusting crops and stuff in the background. But yeah, I wouldn't mind putting a horse over there. Whose neighborhood is that? It's the 2 married guys over there. They have the biggest house on that end of the street. I wouldn't mind putting a horse on that lot, but I want to do it as the player. I don't want horses spawning willy-nilly in every neighborhood. They shouldn't spawn anywhere except the neighborhood they came from, because this world is set up for them to walk freely. I'm assuming they're going to have a real big open area for a communal area. This might be the largest communal map that we get, because where else are these horses going to go? So yeah, if they're going to spawn just anywhere, I don't want the pack. Look at that. That was pretty. Let me go back. Hold on. Because now we can break it down. We can look at more. Also, this was so gross, seeing her look this dirty, and I just don't want to drink wine if you look that dirty when you fall in it. Okay, so the neighborhood, yeah, whatever. The clothes, not crazy about the clothes. I do like the horse training. This part is nice. I like her horse too. I like the horse training part. I will be making a sim for this. And it would be nice for storytelling if you have like a teenager who has a horse and she trains her horse. And I like the little goat. I know they're just here for show. Basically the little goat and the little sheep. This part was ridiculous. Stop. I'm going to have to pretend that you have some food coloring or something and you sprayed this horse for a special occasion, because to have this walking around, this is animal cruelty. I do see the little horse, what is this called? A trailer? I don't think they work. I think it's just decor. I don't think the horse disappears in it or anything. Now, if we get cars, maybe it'll be functional, but no, that's just decor. I do like this big beach ball, and I'm going to tell you why, because when I first saw it, I thought, ooh, for pools. So I'm probably going to have to use, what is it, the L key, the 9 key, and raise it up to where it's level with the pool. It'd be nice if it could just float and bob around with the current of water, but I don't think EA is doing that. Now, that wouldn't be bad if they gave us a kit for pools and it's actually going to give you gameplay. Marco Polo and Anyway, I'm getting off topic. I like these trees in the background. I don't know if you can see them, but they don't have leaves on them. They're just branches. That looks cool. So I do like the decor items, of course. Very nice, very nice. And I guess we're getting a new gnome over here. We'll probably see it again later. Let's see. Yeah, see here. In the stream, they say that you have to have a lot of space for the horse. So I'm hoping EA thought about that, because in The Sims 3, I distinctly remember horses showing up on lots that were like extremely tiny, and they couldn't even turn around. They were just crammed into this little tiny lot because they decided to spawn there for whatever rhyme or reason. And yeah, it was not suitable for them to be there. And I realized that we're paying extra for this expansion pack, not because we're getting a lot with this pack. We're not. But we are getting supposedly better routing with the horses and things like that. I don't know why we have to pay extra for you to make a game that works properly, but they've said that's why it's an expansion, because the amount of time and work they had to put into it. I got feelings about that. But anyway, I'm hoping that you have to have a good amount of space. Maybe, now we just watched them build the barn from scratch. So yeah, they built that. So it's not going to be an object where they could control how big your lot is. Like, say this object, if it were an object, which it is not, but if it were an object and it had a footprint of, like, I don't know, 20 by 20, then that right there tells you wouldn't be able to put a horse on the property. But because you have to build you build your own barn, I don't know. You know people are gonna, I mean, you do what you want in your own game, but you know people are gonna be building barns in the city. They're gonna have a horse in the city. You know it's coming. But not in my game. Just EA, please don't let these horses spawn just anywhere. Make them stay in their own world. Now see, you got the little goats in the back. All of this poo, I'm not here for that. That's gross. And how is this? Are there blue goats? Is that a thing? Was that a goat or a sheep? Hold on. Those are goats. These are, I don't know if it's a goat because it has the horn. I can't tell the difference between the goat, little goat, and the little sheep, but I do like this part that you can get a helper to come and help, and they said they do everything. So I'm thinking, I hope there's cross-pack compatibility here, because if you already have chickens and cows and llamas, is he going to help with that too? That he better. I would want the pack for that alone, if he's going to actually be able to be hired and help out with the whole farming experience, including the chickens, the cows, the llamas. Here, see how nasty she looked? Y'all, I would have to stop drinking wine. I went back a little too far, but yeah, I would have to stop drinking wine if I knew you were dirty like that. I mean, I don't want to think about the toes, but watch what she's wearing. Look how nasty she looks. And she's going to fall in the wine. Yeah, that's gross. Yeah. Tastes a little sand. I do like, let me see. They showed the new sinks. I like these crates in the back. I'm guessing they're just decorative. It would be nice if that's storage, though. Ooh, where you could store your extra grapes and all your items to make the wine, like strawberries and just all your produce in that. That would be nice if that's a storage. I see all the bottles of wine, so I wonder if you have to go into debug to pull those bottles out. Probably. But it would be nice if EA got better at making clutter for the game. I know you want to sell your little clutter packs, your kits, but if you could just make clutter in the game, that would be nice. But I mean, we can go to debug and get it, but all right, so here's the wine, all the different flavors. And then there's this guy, and they said they don't know where he lives. So he must be an NPC that just spawns. This part had me thrown because look, we get tombstones for horses. Are we getting cemeteries? Is this a cemetery? Because that's more than one tombstone. So is this on the farm? I mean, I think the community has been asking for cemeteries. So I don't know if this is going to be like Brindleton Bay, where we have a cemetery for horses. In Brindleton Bay, there's an island that you can go to, and there's a pet cemetery over there. So I wonder if this is going to be like that, where it's just a cemetery for horses. Or are we getting cemeteries as a lot? So you could put your human cemetery stuff everywhere as well. I don't know. So apparently horse can be ghosts. I mean, it is a new life state. So, yeah. Had to think about that for a second because I'm like, wait a minute. I keep getting pop-ups that a rabbit died and they don't have ghosts. But then we can't play them. They can't be part of the family. So maybe that's why. But horses are a part of the family. So I guess if a sheep dies or those little goats die, they won't get a ghost because they're not part of the family. They don't take up a slot. Which I don't know how that works because they're not tied to anything. Just like, I mean, they're free roaming. So I don't know how the sheep and the little goat work. I guess they're not wild either. I don't know. We're going to have to see how that works. All right, moving on. So I guess they're adding lore with this old man. This guy. This old man. Never mind. Kind of like her skirt. That's cute. I know he's doing a new dance. Everybody else is doing the same tired dances we've had for 10 years, but it is nice to see him doing a new dance. I just wonder if this is staging for the trailer, because is she dancing with him or is she just dancing in this spot? Because the wedding pack made it to where you could supposedly slow dance. I have to do air quotes because they don't even dance for the whole song to play. They just move for a couple seconds and then they walk away, which is annoying. Finish the dance. But I think they're adding lore with this guy because I think he's an NPC. And so you're going to want to go find him. Now, these are sheep. Okay. So I think the goats have little horns and the sheep don't. That's the only way I can tell them apart. I do like the little fowl. Okay, look at her. I like the little foals or fowls. Or again, I can never say this properly, but that's pretty cute. And this is the town. So we could get a good look here. Don't know what this is in the center with the water tower. I don't know what that is. And then we have in the far back left-hand side, that's the training. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a rabbit hole if you want to enter a contest, but it looks like there's some more off to the left of that, though. Maybe you can do more training over there. Then we've got some kind of, I don't know if this is a restaurant right in front or if it's just a bar. It looks to be 2 stories, so I wonder what that's all about. And then we've got some horses, it looks like, in the background. And now all of these brown buildings, this reddish brown, I think all of these are rabbit holes. I don't think you can go in any of them, sadly. It might look really nice at night, though, with all the little string lights when they light them up. That might look really nice. Yeah, so again, all I can say is EA, oh, I like how you can walk through that water. EA, if you made it to where horses spawn just anywhere, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be real mad. If they spawn in this world, I'm fine with that. Just don't spawn anywhere else, please. We're going to go through this one last time, and then I'm going to call it a day. I like the view. I think this was strictly to show off all the clothes, but I don't care about the clothes. Okay, this is the training again. I wanted to point out one other thing. I don't know if it already happened. I love how she said he was the nice horse, but yet he still knocked her off, which I thought was pretty funny. The poor little goat. Okay. Oh, wait, go back. Do I see grapes? Oh, I like the grapes. I know this is just, you're going to have to go into debug to get this plant, but the corner over here on the right with all the grapes growing on that tree, that is gorgeous. Because I am definitely planning to have a nectar making machine on my property, and you better believe I'm putting out grapes everywhere. That's going to be nice. Anyway. There's a part where she's walking by. Oh, you look dirty. Look at this. Oh, I'm sorry. The horse looks dirty. I'm sorry if he's not supposed to look dirty, but he looks dirty. Look at this guy going around the wheelbarrow really quickly. That looks good. I might actually go over there just to watch someone experienced. Okay. That looks nice. Very nice. Oh, wait. Was that a store? No, that's the two-story building. It looks like a restaurant. I know they're not giving us restaurants. They couldn't possibly be. Okay, so I see this center here. I hope this isn't a loading screen. It would be so nice if all of this was open world. I know it's not, but I think this is set up like a park, a barbecue area, but I think it's going to be open world, that part. Semi-open. There were more grapes there. Don't know if you saw those. Yeah, there's a part where she comes walking by, riding the horse, right here. I'm so happy to see that the world is not flat. They gave us those elevation tools, and then you don't see the maps with a lot of elevation. So this is nice that she's walking past and it's not flat. I like that. Okay, go back a tiny bit. All right, looking at this signage here. This is nice. I can see a cow plant. Oh, I see the goat and the sheep difference. So the goat is a little bit bigger than the sheep, maybe. And they have I guess their ears are pointier than the sheep, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. Here's the little baby. Oh, she was disciplining him. Okay. They look real dirty, not gonna lie. The way that kid gets on that horse, do you see that? If you see to the left of the screen, you're gonna see this kid struggling to get up on this horse. Wow. Hilarious. County sheep. Cute. I hope you can lay in bed and do that. I'm sure you can't. But it would be nice if you could. Manure makes a great fertilizer. Okay. Gotta do something with it, I guess. Okay, so here's the little town area. All right. Yep, gross. Very gross. I think I'll be dressing my sim appropriately to do that job. Now this part looks good. I like the way they put the little food out here. That's cute. This is still staging, but showing the different types of wine you can make. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. Like I said, as long as they keep the horses from spawning anywhere else but this world, I'll get the pack. If they're going to spawn just anywhere, no. I will not be buying it because it'll be like a virus. That's how it was in The Sims 3. I remember going to university and there were horses spawning on campus, across the street from campus. I was so annoyed. So if EA thought about it and they did it right this time, I'll get it. And if not, I really don't need horses in my game anyway. I'll wait for cars. All right. Well, I hope everybody has a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening.